Hello students, in this video we will study Tauber's theorem, but before that we need to study this Cauchy first theorem of limits. So this theorem states that if limit n tends to infinity an equals to 0, then we have to prove that limit n tends to infinity a0 plus a1 plus up to so on an upon n plus 1 is also equals to 0, or limit n tends to infinity a0 plus a1 plus up to so on an upon n equals to 0. So given is that limit n tends to infinity an is equals to 0. So therefore for given epsilon greater than 0, there exists a positive integer, say n0, such that n greater than n0 implies that an minus 0 is less than epsilon by 2. This implies that mod of an is less than epsilon by 2. So let it be number 1. Now here this sequence an is conversion by result. Since limit n tends to infinity an is equals to 0, we have here the sequence an is conversion. So this implies that the sequence is bounded. So as the sequence is bounded, there exists a positive constant k such that mod of an less than or equals to k for n belongs to the set of natural. Let it be number 2. Now we will consider mod of a0 plus a1 up to so on an upon n plus 1 equals to, now since this n0 is less than n, we can divide this whole term as a0 plus a1 up to an0 plus then an0 plus 1 up to an upon n plus 1. So we can rewrite it as 1 upon n plus 1 mod a0 plus a1 up to so on plus an0 plus 1 upon n plus 1 mod of an0 plus 1 up to so on plus an. Just we have divided mod with two terms. So this implies that less than or equals to 1 upon n plus 1. Now we will separate this mod for each term. So we get mod a0 plus a1 mod a1 to so on plus mod of an0 plus 1 upon n plus 1 mod of an0 plus 1 plus up to so on mod of an. So by 1 we have for n greater than n0 mod of an is less than epsilon by 2, and by second we have that mod of an is less than k, where k is a positive constant. So by using these two, and 3 we have mod of a1 plus a2 to so on plus an upon n plus 1 less than or equals to 1 upon n plus 1. So this mod of a0, mod of a1 all will be less than k. So k plus k up to k, and this will be n0 plus 1 time, and plus 1 upon n plus 1. This all terms are for n greater than n0. So therefore all this term will be less than epsilon. epsilon by 2. So plus epsilon by 2 up to this will be n minus n0 times. So implies that 1 upon n plus 1 n0 plus 1 k plus 1 upon n plus 1 n minus n0 epsilon by 2. So 1 upon n plus 1 n0 plus 1 k plus n minus n0 epsilon by 2. We have just taken 1 upon n plus 1 as common. Now we will take epsilon by 2 common. So 1 upon n plus 1 twice of n0 plus 1 k upon epsilon plus n minus n0 epsilon by 2. So this whole term will be less than epsilon if n is greater than twice of n0 plus 1 k upon epsilon, that is by this term. So thus for epsilon greater than 0 we have n greater than, we know that n is greater than n0 and n is also greater than this twice of n0 plus 1 k upon epsilon. So we will choose maximum, that is max of n0 or twice of n0 plus 1 k upon epsilon. So this implies that mod of a0 plus a1 up to so on an upon n plus 1 minus 0 is less than epsilon, and this implies that limit n tends to infinity a0 plus a1 to so on plus an upon n plus 1 equals to 0, and hence the theorem is proved here. Here we will have a0 plus, it will be a0 plus a1 up to an. So here the theorem of Cauchy first theorem of limit is approved. Next we will see Tauber's theorem. So Tauber's theorem, also known as converse of Abel's theorem, states that let the power series summation n from 0 to infinity an x to the power n converge to f of x in the interval minus 1 to 1, and also limit n tends to infinity n equals to 0. And if limit x tends to 1 f of x is equals to a, then summation n from 0 to infinity an converge to a. So while starting proof we will list what is given here. So we have first that f of x is equals to summation an x to the power n in the interval minus 1 to 1, since this series, this power series converge to f of x. Also limit x tends to 1 f of x is equals to a. So let it be number 1, and also it is given that limit n tends to infinity n is equals to 0. This implies that limit n tends to infinity n mod an is equals to 0. Let it be number 2nd. So the very first theorem of this video, which is Cauchy theorem of limits. So by Cauchy theorem of limits we can rewrite it as by Cauchy theorem of limits, if limit n tends to infinity n mod an is equals to 0, then limit n tends to infinity 1 mod a1 plus 2 mod a2 plus up to so on n mod an upon n is equals to 0. Let it be number 3. So now by this first, and by definition we can have, for given epsilon greater than 0 there exists a positive integer m such that n greater than m implies mod of f of x minus a less than epsilon by 3. So let it be number 4. Also this second implies that mod of n an minus 0 is less than epsilon by 3. That is mod of n an is less than epsilon by 3. That is n mod an is less than epsilon by 3. This implies that mod of an is less than epsilon upon 3n. Let it be number 5. And by 3 we have, this implies that mod of 1 mod a1 plus 2 mod a2 plus up to so on n mod an upon n minus 0 also less than epsilon by 3. So this implies that mod a1 plus twice mod a2 up to so on plus n mod an upon n is less than epsilon by 3. So let it be number 6. Now let the sequence Sn be a sequence of nth partial sum of the series summation an. So therefore Sn is equals to a0 plus a1 up to so on plus an. Now we can have mod of Sn minus a equals to mod of Sn minus f of x plus f of x minus a. So since Sn is summation k from 0 to n a to the power k minus f of x is summation k 0 to infinity ak x to the power k by 1 and this as it is f plus f of x minus a. Since this Sn is summation k from 0 to n ak. Now taking this k ranging from 0 to n, so we have a0 plus a1 up to so on plus an. Similarly here a0 x to the power 0 is 1, then plus of k equals to 1 will be a1 x, then plus a2 x square and up to infinity, then plus f of x minus a. So this a0 cancels with this minus a0. So then this here remain a1 plus a2 up to an. So we can rewrite it as summation k from 1 to n ak minus this will also range from 1. So summation k from 1 to infinity ak x to the power k plus f of x minus a. Now we will break this summation from k from 1 to n and k from n plus 1 to infinity. So here we have k is equals to 1 plus n ak minus summation k from 1 to n ak x to the power k minus summation k from n plus 1 to infinity ak x to the power k plus f of x minus a. Now taking this summation and ak common, so we get summation k from 1 to n ak 1 minus x to the power k minus summation k equals to n plus 1 to infinity ak x to the power k plus f of x minus a. Now we will separate this mod. So we get less than or equals to summation k from 1 to n mod ak mod of 1 minus x to the power k plus summation k from n plus 1 to infinity mod of ak x to the power k plus mod f of x minus a. Let it be number 7. Now for 0 less than x less than 1, this 1 minus x to the power k, which can be written as 1 minus x, 1 plus x square up to so on plus x to the power k. So since x is less than or equals to 1, here we will have this 1 minus x to the power k less than 1 minus x, and here 1 plus 1 to so on 1. This will be k times. So simply we get 1 minus x and k. So let it be number 8. Now from 5, mod of a to the power k is less than epsilon 3 to the power k, and this will be less than epsilon upon 3 to the power n since k is less than n. So let it be number 9. Now therefore summation k from n plus 1 to infinity mod of ak x to the power k becomes this mod of ak is less than epsilon upon 3n, and this is not equals to, this is less than epsilon upon 3n, and then summation k from n plus 1 to infinity x to the power k. So this become epsilon upon 3n x to the power n plus 1 upon 1 minus x, which will be less than epsilon upon 3n 1 minus x, since 0 is less than x, which is less than or equals to 1. So let it be number 10. Now this 7 implies that mod of Sn minus a, this mod of 1 minus x to the power k can be written as 1 minus x k. So this implies 1 minus x summation k from 1 to n k mod ak plus this whole term is less than epsilon upon 3n 1 minus x by 10. So here we will write epsilon upon 3n 1 minus x, and this f of x minus a is less than epsilon by 3 by 6 by 4. So this is by 4, 8 and 10. Now we will put x equals to 1 minus 1 upon n. So we put here x equals to 1 minus 1 upon n. So we get 1 minus x equals to 1 by n. This implies that 1 minus x equals to 1 by n. Also n 1 minus x equals to 1. So let it be number 11. So from this we have Sn minus a less than, now since this 1 minus x equals to 1 by n, so we will put here 1 by n summation k from 1 to n k ak plus, now this epsilon upon 3 and n 1 minus x is 1. So this is epsilon by 3 plus epsilon by 3. Now from 6 or by Cauchy theorem of limits, we have proved that this whole term is less than epsilon by 3. Then this will be as it is. So this Sn minus a is less than epsilon. This implies that the sequence Sn converges to A. Therefore, summation n from 0 to infinity an is equals to A, and hence the theorem is proved. So in the next video we will see some examples concerning power series. Thank you.